The headline first. Manipur government signs memorandum of understanding with 4 firms representing international buyers to boost handloom handicraft trade at Moneytex 2025. Bizarre activities by elites during wedding traditional rituals eroding culture, says EOL. 30th death anniversary of Lamyanba NK Sanajauba observed. 2-day national seminar on technology and mental well-being commences at Manipur University. Hello, very good evening everyone and welcome to Pm-Istv English News at this hours. You're with me, Shubham Kandukaps Janu. Now let's see the news in details. As part of Moneytex 2025 being held at Nilakuti Urban Hut, Manipur, government signed a memorandum of understanding with 4 firms representing international buyers for boosting trade for local handlooms and handicraft. As per the MOU, local handloom and handicraft products worth rupees 4 crore 9 lakh will be exported for sales in different countries. The MOU was signed by Director of Directorate of Handloom and Textile, Ilangbam Jitain, and Artist of Export Trade Jaipur Private Limited, the Krishna Mehta Studio, Prama by Pratima Pandey and Nasilb. Speaking to media person, Director of Directorate of Handloom and Textile, Ilangbam Jitain, highlighted the significance of Moneytex 2025 and briefed about the MOU signed with 4 firms, which represent buyers from 16 countries to boost local handloom and handicraft trade. He further shared that cotton shari, lengyan fee, home furnishing items, products for women, silk apparels and bamboo products are among the handloom and handicraft products to be exported to the 16 countries.
Ngarangi Nishanban mit Pawada or Ngasigi warning Pawada, they have visited many places of the Manipur where weavers are concentrated. Aduna Makoina watching a sea and Kanda order Mayam Pange, high orders in sea Manipur, Mayam Kane Buduni, cotton Saba, cotton stole sing, home furnishing items in, I quite a little motives in a city original motives in the Amata Mangaloy, Mangandraga, single home furnishing item, Mamma when identified Tora Kanda. Then bamboo ki pot khara even kauna ki kitang less hoina ma ko order tawi adu bamboo chi amro ne bamboo ne home furnishing item ne silky poaching maro nupi singi garment sing adu ka koi cotton na saba cotton na puthok ba pagi manipur ki stole sing traditional motif job adu makal ki hi puna mothing si ma ko na identify tore high buyer ma 16 countries de ki ahan initial hoina ma ko na about 4.9 crore Muki sahi magi orders ma koi tong lagane have koi memorandum of understanding ase marini chuban ki adum inaugural session da dignitaries man ko MOU sign tong lagi hodini.
Yukai Shikate, who represented Artist of Export Trade Jaipur Private Limited, told that owing to the Moneytex 2025 conducted by Manipur government, the firms along with the international buyers are able to witness and experience the rich and unique handloom and textile products.
I explored something very potential in terms of textile from Manipur. I really respect the motifs and everything of the textile from Manipur, and I can convert that beautiful textile to Western garment to fit to Japanese market. So I hope we work together and then to spread Manipuri beautiful textile to my market.
General Secretary of Inat Yokhatpa Luptin EOL M. Dhananjoy has said the introduction of bizarre activities by few elites during weddings and traditional rituals eroded the land's culture. In the press meet held at Apunba Irepaki Maheroi Sinpang Lob, Kwakaitel, Dhananjoy said the instances of cake cutting ceremonies and addition of golden flower replicas and the symbolic garlands during wedding has tainted the culture. He termed the activities as disrespect to the afflicting economy and the prevailing unrest and appealed to those concerned to acknowledge the culture, emotion and stop such eccentric activities.
Asuk kanna miyam gi campaign aduga ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔ ꯅꯤꯐꯨꯃꯛꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒ ꯈꯨꯠꯁꯝꯅꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏ ꯈꯨꯟ ꯈꯨꯟ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯥꯁ ꯀꯦꯝꯄꯦꯟ ꯆꯪꯁꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯃꯤꯠ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯀꯔꯤꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯇꯅ ꯈꯟꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗ ꯂꯨꯍꯣꯡꯕꯗ ꯏꯁꯥꯅ ꯇꯧꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗ ꯇꯧꯁꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯨꯟꯗꯣ ꯄꯔꯦꯡ ꯂꯦꯡꯕꯗ ꯁꯅꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯨꯟꯗꯣ ꯍꯥꯞꯆꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯀꯦꯛ ꯀꯛꯄꯤꯒꯅꯨꯅ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯍꯟꯅ ꯑꯄꯤꯜ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯁꯤꯐꯥꯎꯗ ꯀꯦꯛ ꯀꯛꯁꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯖꯪ ꯄꯥꯛ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯑꯍꯦꯟꯕ ꯆꯥꯗꯤꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯊꯥꯗꯔꯒ ꯇꯧꯒꯦ ꯌꯥꯎꯅ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯥ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯕꯨ ꯊꯑꯣꯏ ꯎꯁꯤꯠꯇꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯔꯣꯜ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯂꯧꯖꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯕꯗ ꯑꯇꯩ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯁꯨ ꯁꯧꯒꯠꯄꯤꯒꯅꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏ ꯈꯨꯟ ꯈꯨꯟꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯃꯩꯔꯥ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯕꯁꯤꯡꯅꯁꯨ ꯈꯔ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯏꯔꯣꯜꯅꯁꯨ ꯃꯁꯦ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯑꯀꯟꯕ ꯃꯤꯠꯌꯦꯡ ꯆꯪꯖꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯇꯧꯍꯩꯗꯕ ꯃꯆꯥꯛ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯒꯅꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯇꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯅꯁꯨ ꯏꯁꯥꯅ ꯈꯪꯅ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯁꯣꯏꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯂꯥꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈꯪꯍꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯎꯍꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕꯗꯨ ꯁꯦꯡꯗꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯕꯨ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯚꯥꯞ ꯇꯥꯍꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯨꯝꯅ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯏꯍꯧꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯔꯤꯡ ꯃꯔꯥꯡꯕ ꯆꯌꯦꯠ ꯈꯣꯏꯌꯦꯠꯅꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯐꯤꯕꯝ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯤꯗꯤꯌꯥꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯊꯣꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯔꯣꯜꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤ
30th death anniversary of Lamyanba NK Sanajauba was observed today at Singjamai Wangma Torban Khetri Lekai. The observance was organized by Lamyanba Sanajauba Ningsing Thopang Lob under the aegis of NK Sanajauba Memorial Trust. Chairman of the association Waikom Nageshwar Maitai and former UNLF chairman Ningthemcha Sanayaima led the attendees in offering floral tributes to the monument of the NK Sanajauba to honor the late leader. Speaking to media, RK Sanayaima said the ideologies of the NK Sanajauba are gaining more relevance with the present economy and situation of the state. The present society will gain any advantages if the present generations followed his ideology, Sanayaima added.
아침먹이다먹다 한잔 제일 정복기다봐 아주마이나 마기 본치도 스트레글 넘기 saktam lokiba dumba 미어싱 뭐를 나하싱 야노 탁다래 어떤가 담원 계산하자 오신 나하니 나오나 아dumba 스트레글을 야로키버기 본치도 시기 미롤나 뭐는 나하로싱나 뭐도 휴단 뭐도 내년도나 레팍 시기 군나이 시기 오일 film 시대기 레팍 군나이 kannava tabak thonang lobong amabadi longno honeradi lepaki am kana oine hapse maina koi mirolda maron haro singa sipawisi pini.
District Health Society Bishnupur and NCD Cell Bishnupur launched a poster for Tobacco-Free Youth Campaign 3.0 for a tobacco-free district in Bishnupur. Additional Deputy Commissioner Toijam Opendro, CMO Bishnupur Dr. L. Raichandra, Dr. Johnson Moirangthem, District Nodal Officer, National Tobacco Control Office, Bishnupur and District Level Officer to attend at the launch function held at the conference hall of the DC Bishnupur. Poster campaign, wall poster and awareness program were held at school, colleges and localities on the harmful effects of tobacco products. Speaking on the occasion, ADC Bishnupur Toijam Oprendro raised concern over many people dying for smoking cigarettes and consuming tobacco products in a year. He also urged the club organization and made up by B organization to prevent the consumption and sale of tobacco products near school and colleges. He also called for joint efforts from the denizens of the district to make Bishnupur district as well as Manipur a tobacco-free state.
medical card education social transport tobacco free district district
In commemoration of the International Day to End Impunity for Crime Against Journalists observed annually on November 2022, the UNESCO, in collaboration with the Indian Journalists Union (IJU) and the Karnataka Union of Working Journalists, is organizing a 3-day workshop on safety, legal empowerment, and gender-responsive protection of journalists in India. The workshop commenced today at the conclave of Radisson's Blue Arthur, Bangalore. The theme for this year's International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists is Chat ZBV, raising awareness on AI-facilitated gender-based violence against women journalists. UNESCO New Delhi office, Atisha Singh, legal advisor to CID Karnataka, Mahesh V. Vidya, Secretary General, the Indian Journalists Union, Sabina Indrajit, Special Secretary, Department of Parliamentary Affairs and Legislation, Government of Karnataka, Srinivas R. Joshi, Chief Regional Advisor of Communication and Information, UNESCO, Regional Office for South Asia, Malay Hazaz, President IJU, Githartha Pathak, Team Leader, Human Rights Officer, Asia Pacific Section, OHCHR, Aida Meritorious Nedat, Mahesh V. Vedya, Legal Advisor to CID Karnataka, Sabina Indrajit, Secretary General, Indian Journalists Union, and Apar Gupta, Advocate and founder of the Internet Freedom Foundation, attended as the main speaker trainer of the inaugural session of Day 1. President of Karnataka Union of Working Journalists, Sivananda Tagadur, was also in the attendance, where about 30 journalists associated with different media houses, independent journalists from across various states of India attended as participants. Among the participants include AMJU members Soyofe Zinkai, DAX editor of ISTV News. The inaugural ceremony held today features screening of a video, Press Unmute, Swipe for Truth. The message was silencing one woman journalist online in silencing 1,000 women voices. Speaker and participants also observed a moment of silence to honor journalists who lost their lives in the past year for their courageous reporting. Day 1 of the workshop focused on strengthening journalist legal protection, and the session was moderated by Onohita Mozumdar. Session topics included Understanding India's Media Landscape by Mahesh V. Vedya, Journalist Safety and Accountability, Challenges and Experiences from the Field by Sabina Indrajit, Practical Guidance and Legal Aid by Apar Gupta through virtual mode, and Case Studies in Media Freedom and Legal Defense conducted by Mahesh V. Vedya. A group activity was held where participants analyzed the case studies under the guidance of Mahesh V. Vidya. The interactive exercise encouraged participants to apply legal reasoning, discuss potential responses to media-related legal issues. The workshop will conclude on 13th November. 2 days national seminar on technology and mental well-being, organized by Department of Psychology, Manipur University, commenced today at the university's VC Court Hall. The inaugural function graced by Dean School of Mathematical and Physical Sciences, Professor Sumitra Fanjobom, Professor at the Department of Art Science, MU, S. Ibotombi, and Dean School of Human and Environmental Science, MU, Professor S. Jubun Kumar. As the main guest also released a book titled Mental Health and Conflict Paradigm. During the function, Professor Sumitra spoke about the impact of global technological advancement and the condition of mental well-being, with emerging issues such as privacy risk and smartphones brought on by the internet.
So in our time, we never heard of counseling, we never heard of therapy, but now I think it has become the norm, especially in the advanced states or in the other countries, advanced countries. So I think the seminar that is being conducted will address this kind of issues, and it will help in working out strategies on how technology can be used for the advancement and for the benefit of human beings, and at the same time not to let it affect the mental health.
Valedictory program for students' experience in interstate living Northeast Bharat study tour organized by Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad Manipur with the theme One Nation, One People, One Culture was held at NIELIT Akampa today. Director of Sericulture Robertson Assam, Executive Director NIELIT Dr. Yumnam Jayanta, Vice President AVBP Manipur Professor A. Dinamani, SEIL Manipur in charge and Deepak Kumar and Secretary AVBP Manipur Gautam Philem attended as the main guest of the program. Addressing the function, and Deepak Kumar called on the youths to unite, to build, develop and to collectively stand against forces which aim to create division. He urged the visiting youth leaders to acknowledge and recognize the culture, tradition and situation of the Manipur and spread it across their home states.
Please try to understand the problems, the thinking, लोगों का क्या problems है, उन लोगों का सोच कैसा है, what are the complaints they have. So being student leader, being leaders of youth, I'm sure when you go back and when you share your experiences at Begat Guwahati or even to your places, then I believe after going, जब आप लोग यहाँ से जाएंगे, you will be better informed, you will have a better understanding of the problems of Manipur, you have a better understanding of the people around here, and I believe that will be very helpful in resolving this existing situation in Manipur.
In connection with National Education Day 2025, Department of Education, Danamanjuri University organized a lecture program on education age of AI at GP Women's College Library Hall today. The program dignitaries included Vice Chancellor of DMU, Professor Wahengbam Chandbabu, Principal GP Women College Professor L. Rajan, Dean School of Social Science DMU Professor Kaithelakpam Indramani, Principal of Government Hindi Teachers Training College Professor Thokchom Asa Sinha delivered lecture as the resource person of the program. Manipur International University organized the National Education Day under the theme AI and Education, Preserving Human Agency in a World of Automation at the conference hall of the university. Vice Chancellor of MIU Professor P. Kumar, Registrar T. Brajeshwari, Professor Nongthombam Ibohal, Director of MIU Amarjit Ningombam graced the occasion as the main guest. Meanwhile, Director of Research and Development Cell MIU Professor Thokchom Asa Sinha, Professor and Research Officer MIU Professor R.K. Sujata and Assistant Professor MIU Dr. Debina Saikom attended as the resource persons. Union Minister of State for Road Transport and Highways Ajay Tamta today visited Charuchandpur and reviewed the works of various departments. During his visit, the minister engaged with the district administration, beneficiaries of government schemes and members of displaced community. He was received at the mini secretariat by Deputy Commissioner Dharun Kumar S along with district level officer, representative of internally displaced person and scheme beneficiaries. A program was held in the conference hall of the mini secretariat where the district administration reiterated its commitment to inclusive growth and welfare. Awards were presented to the 5 IDP students who excelled in board examination, highlighting the government's emphasis on education and support for displaced family. The event also witnessed the distribution of benefits under key flagship schemes including the Pradhan Mantri formalization of micro food processing enterprises, Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana, Jal Jeevan Mission and the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Participants who distinguished themselves in various competitions organized to mark Janjatiya Gaurav Divas 2025 were also felicitated. Following the felicitation ceremony, Union Minister Ajay Tamta reviewed the progress of departmental work under different central and state schemes. He interacted with officials from multiple departments and aspirational blocs, appreciated their efforts and assured continued central support to address local challenges and strengthen the implementation on the ground. Hectic preparations are in full swing for the upcoming 4th level Barak Festival 2025, one of the most prominent cultural festivals for the people of the Tahamzam Senapati district. The festival, celebrated annually, is jointly organized by the district apex body Naga People's Organization, Senapati District Women's Association and Senapati District Students Association, in collaboration with the 5 tribes of frontals organizations and their subordinate bodies at the local levels. The state level committee is represented by the Governor of Manipur, Ajay Kumar Bhalla, and the Chief Secretary Punit Kumar Goel, District DC and SP, and President of the District Frontal Organization. This year, the celebration will be held as Zalupao, located on the eastern side of the Maram Don Bosco College near New Maram village, from 12th to 14th December 2025. During the celebration, each tribe will showcase their unique cultural performances and traditional dances. Cultural trove from other districts and even across the state border have also been invited to participate at the event. Other major highlights include a film festival, literature festival and photography competition, all designed to promote the district's rich heritage and creative talents. Other activities during the celebration will include Barak trekking, a 5K and 7K Barak run, Barak rock concert. The satellite transmitter tagged Apapang Ahu and Alang Akway Puina Taumuan Pui were released today at the Chilwan roasting site. The capture, tagging and release exercise is conducted by Tamenglong Forest Division, Forest Department Manipur, in collaboration with Wildlife Institute of India, Dehradun. DFO Tamenglong Karibam Hitler, RFO Tamenglong, Dr. Suresh Kumar Scientist, RFO Goel Gangmei, Secretary Rainforest Club Tamenglong, Ramhya Mangonmai, and Director Rainforest Club Tamenglong, Mordecai Panmai, along with volunteers of Chuilwan Village, staff of Tamenglong Forest Division, were part of the team which released the satellite transmitter flag Amur Falcon. The team had captured 10 Amur Falcons and selected 3 Amur Falcons for tagging the satellite transmitter on its back with Teflon ribbon. Each tag weighed about 3.5 gram. The first, which is male, is christened the name Apapang. The second and third are female birds and christened the name Ahu and Alang. These birds were released at about 4 p.m. today with a prayer for their safety by the leaders of the Chulan village, the volunteers Ding Sungamai, in presence of all the team members. In Senapati, a unity march was organized to commemorate the 150th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India. Deputy Commissioner Senapati Mamoni Dole led the Sardar at 150 Padhyatra Unity March from the DC office complex to the I Love Senapati point near the old DC office. The program was organized by Mera Yuva Bharat Senapati in collaboration with the District Youth Affairs and Sports Department and the National Service Scheme Cell. Around 300 participants joined the march. The event began with a floral tribute and candle lighting ceremony in honor of the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Addressing the gathering, DC Mamoni Dole expressed happiness to lead the march on the occasion and urged everyone to follow Patel's ideal of unity, integrity and discipline in their daily lives. She appealed for collective efforts towards building an inclusive, progressive and peaceful society. As part of the event, DC Mamoni Dole administered the Atmanirbhar pledge to participants and distributed sports kits to 11th Youth and Students Organization from various localities.
But it should not be only a walk, you wear your t-shirt and you just walk and forget about the ideals and the principles which have been told. As we take this march, remember the ideals and the values of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, his life and how he has devoted his life to the 3 philosophies which he have mentioned: unity, integrity and discipline. And also for the officials here and for the students, for your future, an unwavering commitment to public service. That is what he stood for and that is what he lived his whole life for.
In an exciting final match between the Pau Khaudi FC and Pau Legend FC, the former bagged the championship title with a goal score of 1-0 at AstroTurf Ground, Senapati, in the Pm-Istv Premier League Season 11 2025. The whole match witnessed screams of supporters all around the gallery and surrounding the AstroTurf Ground. The closing ceremony of the tournament was graced by Joint Director, Retired Tribal Affairs and Hill Development, Government of Manipur, and Kapa as the chief guest, and President Pm-Istv Veteran Sports Association Looney Justin and Vice President Manipur State Badminton Association as the special guest. In his speech, special guest Looney Justin stated that the ancient forefathers lived a life of hat hunting. However, the present age witnessed the skilled and talented players in different disciplines. While many young players are emerging in the district, the veteran sports lovers encouraged all to support and promote them in whatever games they are interested in. The special guest also lauded the committee of the Pm-Istv Premier League for bringing such tournament to the district headquarters by connecting the youth through sports. Speaking as the chief guest, Kapa drew the attention of all to rise up and work for the welfare of the people. The chief guest mentioned that Senapati district is coming up and developing in the field of sports. Many young players have met the district and stayed proud of their achievement. The champion team walked away with Rs 1,20,000 cash prize trophy with certificates, and the runners-up team with Rs 80,000 cash with certificates. Two semi-finalists were rewarded with Rs 10,000 each to Hyodo FC and Zo United FC. And with that, before we conclude, the headlines once again. Manipur government signs memorandum of understanding with 4 firms representing international buyers to boost handloom handicraft trade at Moneytex 2025. Bizarre activities by elites during weddings, traditional rituals eroding culture, says EOL. th death anniversary of Lamyanba NK Sanajauba observed. And a 2-day national seminar on technology and mental well-being commences at Manipur University. Well, that was all for today's English News Bulletin. Thank you for joining with us. Have a good night.